that are lacking a communication part. So that's what it was, I believe.
And you and Brandon are turning into quite the 1-2 punch at nose tackle. What have you seen from him over the last year?
I mean, he's definitely improved a lot. He's getting better. You know, he helps me with a lot. I help him with a lot. We just continue to just keep each other getting better, and that's really how it works. You know.
Coach said it was probably going to be a rough film session. How rough was it?
For a defensive standpoint, it was rough just watching the plays that we gave up due to the lack of communication. So I think what we're gonna take from that film is the communication part. Like I said it on numerous times, but that's literally what it was. Like we had guys that wasn't where they're supposed to be on certain plays, and I just said, like I said, that was just like a lack of experience with certain guys. So with them getting that, I guess like them seeing that on film and seeing what they did and how it hurt the team, I feel like they're gonna take it to heart, and we're gonna be better from here on out.
You know, you guys gave up so few big plays last year. I think Virginia Tech had one. There was another one, I forget who, but somebody else had a big play. That's it, like two. To see Rosa have the 71-yarder, to see Estime get the 80-yarder for Notre Dame, you know, was it a little demoralizing after that very first play after the delay?
Yeah, it was tough, you know, just knowing because, you know, the play that they ran, we had just went over it literally in break. So it was kind of tough knowing it's like, who should have been in that position to make that play, and we figured it out. We watched the film, seen whose mistake it was, and you know we just, like I said, we're gonna learn from it and make sure the communication is where it need to be, because 9 times out of 10 we're gonna see that same play as we keep going and stuff like that. So I'm just expecting the guys to take it hard and move on. That's how it's gonna be.
As far as the motivation, I think Doran said yesterday that Philip was angry but motivated. Do you feel like that's going to this past game is going to really light a fire in this team?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, because we all, definitely wanted to win that game. You know, we had the game when we wanted them, and we let it slip away. So that's pretty the toughest thing for us is the way we let it slip away. It went from 1 touchdown score to what it was, and it was tough seeing that. And then as far as a team, we got to just be better with playing complementary football on both sides and being able to have each other's back. And that's how it's going to help us in the future.
And you're one of the upperclassmen leaders of this team.
Right.
And, after a tough loss like that, what is kind of like the next 24, 48 hours look for you in terms of just like talking to your teammates and making sure everyone keeps their heads up?
It's rough, because guys are down about the loss. They don't know. Especially guys that haven't played a lot of ball that was out there. They don't know like the feeling that it is. So I just tell them to keep their heads up. We got a lot of football to play. It's a lot of football to play as far as ACC and stuff like that. So we can't really dwell on it too much because 2-3 weeks from now we can be in that same position and we can win the game. So that's kind of how I just keep them motivated because it's week 2 in the season. Tough loss. We didn't want it to go that way, but things happen and we got to learn from them. So I feel like that's the main thing is learning from it, taking it, and we're gonna get better at it.